In this interview, I talked to Amy Landino, author of Vlog Like a Boss, about the 3 most important tips to have a successful vlogging channel coming up.
This video is brought to you by LearnVideo.live, a 1-hour online masterclass on how to grow a highly influential and profitable YouTube channel this year. On this free training, you'll learn the proven strategies and current best practices for growing your subscribers and creating passive income with YouTube. To register for free, just go to LearnVideo.live.
What's up, influencers? Welcome to another interview with Amy Landino.
Hello.
Here on Video Influencers, where we're helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And guess what? We have a best-selling author, Vlog Like a Boss.
Yes.
We have an international public presenter and fellow vlogger. So thank you so much for being on our channel.
Thanks for having me on.
I heard you speak the other day. You crushed it.
Thank you.
And you were talking about vlogging. Could you share with our audience who might not know you about your rise to success and how you got your start on YouTube and what you're doing today?
I mean, I really got my start on YouTube because I got excited about video and really like the editing process. I know that's weird, but my first video ever was because I was in a wedding. I was a bridesmaid and I wanted to make the bride feel special, and I figured out how to make a video with Windows Movie Maker and just hodgepodged it together and played it for her. And it was so cool to see something that I made for someone very specific, but I played it at the rehearsal dinner, and so everybody there was very excited to watch it, and they were emotional, and I just thought you can make something for one person and affect many more, and I thought that's really powerful. I discovered that YouTube was a thing after that. I had to burn that video on a DVD, by the way. Like, I literally didn't know what was going on. This was 2007. So yeah, I found YouTube, and I was like, wow, there are people that are making a trip to Target look interesting. What is this world? I need to know more about it, and I just started sharing my life in vlog form on the Schmittastic channel. And that teaches you a lot when you're trying to take something and turn it take nothing really and turn it into something. You learn a lot about community building and marketing. And so that's how I got into this industry. I started the channel Savvy Sexy Social in 2011, which is now called Amy TV. And that was meant to help business owners just go after the life they want with video and social and just time management and all those things that are important for getting work done.
Boom. And you know, you're speaking at events like this, social media marketing world. That room was full of people. You had a lot of fans. And I love what you said. You're like, you love the editing process.
I do.
I know, because my wife, who is also a vlogger, and the reason why I'm a YouTuber, she loves to edit, right? She loves to create memories.
I need to chat with her.
Yeah, totally. And the thing is, I always suggest to people, not necessarily follow your passion, but follow your fun. So if you have fun doing it, right, it's a great start. And it's a great segue to why I tell people that vlogging might not be for them, but if they are, make sure you have fun, because you're not necessarily going to make money right out the gates. And let's be real, most people aren't going to make enough income off of AdSense to make it work. Can you give people like 2 or 3 tips on when they're first starting out, as well as like maybe some monetization strategies? Because I know like just your book alone, right? How many you've sold, been able to create this, like to create this career to be able to make a living off of YouTube, but not through AdSense.
Yeah, absolutely. AdSense should be icing on the cake. If I cared about Google's check to me every single month, I'd go get a regular job. It's called worrying about an employer. What's the point of that? You should really diversify everything. But before that, you have to know who you're doing this for. And you can't have a product for them, or you can't have a way of making money if it doesn't make sense for them. And you have to provide a lot of value in advance, like you're saying. It's going to take some time to monetize because you're building a relationship. So I think the biggest tip right out the gate is consistency is key. Because unless you're in someone's life enough and providing value enough, they're not going to buy from you in the future. There are the instances where the product pops up in an Instagram ad and people are just down with it, but the reality is making YouTube videos, you're inviting people to learn about you throughout your life. That's a process. That's not like a one and done situation. So consistency is the biggest thing. When you say you're going to show up, show up. Just do that. It doesn't matter how often. They say industry standard on YouTube is once a week. If you can have a channel that is killing it once a week, why bother going more than that? Just do a really great job. So I think that's the biggest thing. In terms of monetization, you could monetize tomorrow if you wanted to. If you join any affiliate program of a product that you believe in and aligns perfectly with how you talk to your audience, your person. I personally have named my person, so I know her really well, and I know if that sponsor or that affiliate partner is going to be a good fit. So I can make money right now with Amazon or anything like, I talk about TubeBuddy a lot. I love their product. I believe in them. It's very easy for me to make affiliate dollars from that because I believe in what they're doing. And so I just look at those things that are closely aligned, but if it's not for them, it's never going to work. You have to find your fun as the creator so you can keep it up and actually continue to be passionate about it when it's hard. But the reality is you're doing it for somebody else.
One of the things I loved about your talk yesterday is obviously consistency is key. You want to like be passionate about what you're talking about, but you specifically talked about editing, right? And like how you have to grab people's attention and keep it. Can you give some suggestions to people just starting out? Because you and I both know, like, there's a lot of vloggers out there that just think we all want to see you brush your teeth.
Yes,
right?
please,
we all
get in
see
there.
You grab that bottle of milk out of the thing. And don't get me wrong, like, there's some people that do that and they get a lot of views, and you're like wondering, like, why can't I do that? Well, there's so many other variables. But what are your quick tips on terms of editing to be able to not only capture people's attention, but keep it?
I think, to your point, this is basically everyone wanting to go to what they see working and thinking, oh, all I have to do is copy it. But if for some reason I'm watching somebody brush their teeth and I'm into it, there's a bigger reason for that. You're not going to be able to copy that. I think at the beginning, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on editing when I started because I was doing 3 episodes a week. I would film them all on Monday, and I would get them edited to go out Tuesday through Thursday. And for me, keeping the eyes moving with editing just meant jump cuts. So in my content for about 3 years, and still lately, you don't hear me breathe very often. I cut out all the breaks. And I would kind of crop in sometimes and make sort of a dynamic movement, very slightly, that would keep your attention and keep you engaged. I also made sure to deliver the value in less than 5 minutes, significantly less than 5 minutes. When you're first starting, you may think more minutes means more watch time, but if you actually deliver faster, you'll have them watching more videos on your channel, which is more watch time. And they're more impressed by you when you're able to do something really, really fun in a short amount of time. You show them you're not wasting their time. So I say keep it short when you're starting, bang out the content, make it great, and use jump cuts to your advantage because it's totally within the cadence of YouTube. It's the perfect thing to describe YouTube a lot of the times. But that's going to be an easy way to edit and keep it interesting.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for bringing that up because a lot of people are watching other successful vloggers, right, and thinking, I need to just duplicate that when they don't understand that. Number one, everybody wants to be a YouTuber, right? Like, if you're watching this, you're watching because you want to build your influence, build your income with online video, especially with YouTube, right, on this platform. And the thing is, a lot of the YouTubers that are doing this for a living, make a full-time income or just super successful, they had a lot of practice before they got to this point, right?
Practice.
And right now, people aren't just sitting down sold on you at 0 subscribers. You have to like sell yourself onto their interest. Like you have to make sure that they're going to be interested enough to watch that second episode or to subscribe. So great advice. Anything else you want to say on that?
No, I think you nailed it. I mean, it's so funny how we think like, oh, YouTube needs to send us views. I'm going to show up and have the most bomb video, but then they don't do a custom thumbnail or they don't take care of their SEO or anything like that. YouTube doesn't owe you anything. You need to show them you bring traction to their platform so they'll share the love with you. Your videos have to be good. Your marketing has to be good. It all has to be good for a long period of time for you to get that back.
Yeah, and you know, those are great tips for people beginning, and let's give a little bit of hope because one of the things is like, you know, obviously there's AdSense and we're talking about affiliate marketing, but can you talk about some of the bigger successes you had from the book to speaking at events like this internationally, and like what kind of opportunities you've been able to have because you took and embraced YouTube and built this audience and then created these businesses? Yeah,
well, it was kind of wild, I guess, because when video is so, or at least I try to treat it this way, video is so much like you're sitting here with me. So because I'm making that connection with people, they feel very close to me. On the speaking sense, I'm getting offers to speak because people feel like they're connecting with my message and they think, oh, you're so good at talking about this. Why don't you come stand on stage and talk about this as well? And it's like, oh, well, I'm literally sitting in a room alone talking to a camera. You think I can get on stage and speak? So my speaking career taking off was really kind of wild, but it's because I put my face out there and people want to know what you're really like. And so the more they can do that research on you, it's great. Same from building a business perspective and more. But the book came because not just speaking, when you get off stage, people are like, where can I buy your book? And I was like, just go watch my free videos. And they're like, no, I want to buy a book. And I was just like, that's weird because I make videos. The audience said they wanted it. So when they said they wanted it, I made it. They bought it. They read it. They also bought the audiobook and listened to it. It's really wild when your audience tells you, we will buy that thing if you make it, and then you do it. It's really cool.
And there's really not a lot of good vlogging books out there, so we'll put the link down below. Make sure you guys check that out, especially if you guys are looking to make a career out of vlogging or you're just starting out. Great resource for that. Share with people where they can find you, and any last thoughts you have for people that are just starting their YouTube career.
Absolutely. You can find me at youtube.com/AmyTV, and just know who you're talking to. Lock eyes with them and deliver on a very regular basis, and you have no choice but to succeed.
Boom. Thank you so much for watching. As always, helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online videos. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.